Hello everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Tonight we're going to talk about the 7 ways to reduce holiday stress. Let's get started. I know this time of year can be stressful for some for a variety of reasons. Rushing around, shopping, not quite having enough money to buy the things that we would like to buy for others, etc. So, I came up with 7 ways to possibly reduce some of this stress. Let's get started. First thing I feel is important is to sit down with your family members and decide what kind of budget you would like to set for the next year for the holidays. This does need to be done ahead of time because you will have to prepare for it and figure out travel, gifts, pictures, cards, postage, mailing, anything that you think that you might spend. What you might want to do is keep track of what you currently spend on the holidays. See if there's anything you can tweak. Is there anything you can cut back on? Are there things you want to add? What's important to you? Have that meeting, have that dialogue, write down some notes, and come up with a figure that you feel could be manageable for the family. That's number 1. And with that, number 2, start a sinking fund. I love those sinking funds for this. So let's say you have a family of 4 and you are on a kind of a strict budget and you're saving and have some financial goals you want to meet, so you don't want to go crazy. So you come up with, you want to do $600 and you just want to keep it strict where everybody just buys one gift for each other, maybe go out into a play together and just have some fun, but keep it simple. So you know you're going to have to set aside an extra $50 a month for that. Now, some people might say, well, Dawn, I can't set aside $50 a month. Well, I came up with a plan for you, too. You know how when we go grocery shopping, some folks have all different grocery budgets out there. I've seen people that have like a $200 budget month. I've seen people that have an $800. So let's just say you have a $75 budget for your groceries. What you could do is see if you could maybe cut it down to $70 and set aside that $5 into a special fund for Christmas holiday. And see if there's any way you could tweak some of your other things throughout the year just a little bit to have just a little bundle of money at the Christmas holiday season. So, number 2, sinking fund just for the holidays. Decide what you feel is a amount that you feel comfortable with budgeting. Number 3, this is a biggie. I love to exercise. I love to walk. That is one of my favorite things. And I enjoy going to Super Target and walking around there. I just did that with my friend last night. My daughter and I take walks outside. I especially enjoy walking outdoors. It feels so good, and I feel so much better. When we come back to the house, I feel energized. I really feel like a new person after I've taken a walk. So that is something I really recommend. Number 4, make a priority list of things that you feel you need to do or things you want to do. So let's say there's a bunch of different parties going on and a bunch of plays and musicals, and there's just so much and you just feel like, oh my gosh, there's so much but not enough time. Look at all those things, see which things are free, which ones cost, and have the family members select what's one thing that's really important that they really want to do. What's the most important thing, and prioritize those things. That will save you on your budget, but also some time. So that's number 4. Number 5, with that, ask yourself, is there anything I can cut out? For example, can you take some shortcuts a little bit with your cooking? Can you maybe send a few less cards to people, some people that maybe you've lost touch with? Or if because I used to send out over 120 cards every year. I'm now down to about 50. So, I mean, is there anything that you can cut out of your time with your money? Maybe there's a friend that you've exchanged with, but you've grown apart a little bit and you kind of feel like, I don't know if we really need to exchange anymore. Maybe you're both on a financial journey to save and you just figure you could spend some time together, take a walk together or do something like that instead of exchanging gifts. Anything that you can tweak. So is there anything you can cut out? Number 6, this is a biggie for me. Enjoy experiences rather than buying gifts. So many people are trying to downsize their homes. Guess what? Maybe instead of, buying things for one another, or a coffee cup that says best friends, not that those aren't very nice too, but maybe enjoying doing something together. There's so many free activities in the area. You could go look at Christmas lights. Also, you can just walk around the mall if you want, you know, when it's not as busy, and just look at things. I love to just look at stuff. You can maybe volunteer together. That's a huge thing. Go to a nursing home and visit an elderly person. You could maybe sing songs, you know, to them. They love that, and it's something that they really enjoy. That's one thing I really want to start doing is volunteering, because I feel I have a lot of love to give, and I just think I receive so much more than I feel like I'm giving, if that makes sense. Okay, number 7, this last but not least, sleeping. I don't know about you guys, but sleeping would be up there in a hobby. If you can get any kind of extra sleep that you can, I really highly recommend it. It'll keep you healthier. So sleep and stay hydrated are my last bits of things that I recommend on this list. How do you guys reduce holiday stress? I want to hear from you, and I love your tips. I love you guys, and I appreciate every one of you. Bye-bye.